Okay. We're coming down in 3, 2.
Good morning, Columbus, and welcome to another edition of From Our House to Your Home, the Remodeler Showcase. My name is Marty Reed. I'm your host, and the show is brought to you by Frog Hauling. If you want to clean your garage, your basement, your yard, whatever, give Frog Hauling a call. If you're a remodeling contractor and only the best product will do for your customer, think of Frog Hauling. We carry 5 different sizes of dumpsters so that you'll never pay for more dumpster than you need. We have a unique show today. I've never encountered this, and I'm really excited to learn about what I'm going to learn about today. I think it's a fantastic idea. We are going to be talking with bath2BATH, which is a division of the Cleary Company. And it is I don't know that it's a new concept, but it's pretty unique. I think you're one of the few in Columbus that's kind of operating this way. And we're going to talk about how easy it is if you need a bathroom remodel to get what you need in a quick, efficient way, and you don't have to make a lot of decisions. So it fits right up my alley. You know, my wife looks at me and she goes, "What do you think of this paint color?" And I look back at her with a, glaze over my eyes, and I go, "Looks good to me." You know, she could show me the entire color spectrum and say, "Yeah, that looks good." You know, I'm not a decision guy. So, anyways, I have 2 guests from Bath2BATH here today, and I want you get to be put on the spot first of all. Okay, I want you guys to introduce yourself and tell us, a little bit about yourself and what you do for Bath2BATH.
Okay. My name is Dan Irwin. I am a project lead with Bath2BATH, which basically means I am in charge of your project when I am on site from start till end. I take care of everything from demolition to plumbing, drywall, whatever needs to be done to give you the bathroom that you desire in the end.
Okay, and Pete, you're on.
Yeah, my name is Pete Mossman, and I'm a lead carpenter for Bath2BATH, and I basically help Dan carry out those day-to-day duties from the beginning of the project to the end.
Very good. Okay. I tried to give a little introduction to this, but of course I do a terrible job, so I'm going to put you on the spot. Explain the concept of Bath2BATH. You can do it much better than I can. I mean, to me, it's like a prepackaged product, and it's for the lame ducks like me who can't make a decision about anything. Recently, my wife said to me, "I think we ought to change the knobs on the kitchen cabinets." I go into a panic because I know she's going to drag me somewhere. She's going to have me make a decision. I know if I say, "Oh, well, okay, that one's good," she's going to go, "But what do you think about this?" Yeah. I'm done, okay? Yeah. So explain this concept because I love it. If I need to have a bath done, I'm not going to tell her what you do, but I'm going to have you do it. How's that?
Right.
Okay,
great.
Go ahead.
That's right. So Bath2BATH, what we've done is had our award-winning designers from the Cleary Company put together 4 different vignettes, we call them, or collections. And what those are different styles. So we have a traditional style, transitional, modern, and what we refer to as a whimsical or fun style. What these collections do is they take a lot of the decision-making process from you. We've already picked things that work together. We're using all high quality products, so these are all Kohler fixtures, Kohler tubs, and Cambria countertops, really high-end products, with the goal of doing it in a quick and easy time frame and process.
So well, let me ask you this. You've got 4 different bathroom styles. Mm-hmm. You haven't met my wife, so she would be a thorn in your side, okay? She picks we'll call it the transitional, right?
Okay.
And she'll she'll say, I really love this, this, and this, but here's the big but. Okay, I want to change this, or I want to change, and it might be minor, like the knobs.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's the, I don't know, the bathtub style. I don't know, whatever. Do you work with folks that do that?
Oh yeah. We've already had things like that. We've made little minor adjustments here and there, just for the way that maybe one person likes it specifically a different way than someone else might, and that's fine. We definitely want to make room to adjust. The whole concept is just we want it to be easy, and so that's why we have everything pre-selected in these vignettes so that it's easier. But yeah, if there's minor adjustments to be made, we can definitely do that.
Well, having gone through the remodeling process, you use the term easy and pre-selected.
Mm-hmm.
I can remember, I haven't done a remodeling project in a while, but I can remember that one of the things that seemed to take so much time was picking out
That's right.
the products.
Yeah.
And I remember we did a kitchen, and it had to be 2 to 3 months before we finally figured out what the heck it was we wanted.
Right.
Forget that, that it was all designed, laid out, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And all of a sudden, my phone buzzed. Anyways, it was a lengthy time process. But we did make it through it, and my wife and I are still married. So,
Hey, the end result.
So
the
it's a
end
win.
result, right. But that is, I bet that is that's a process that takes some time to be able to, because people want to make sure they're going to be happy with what they end up with.
Oh yeah.
Right?
The amount of products out there to be chosen from in a bathroom remodel alone is astronomical. You could spend months going through every single cabinet knob, paint color, fixture, everything along those lines. Or you can work with the design-inspired collections that we have, make it a simpler process, and still end up with a spa-like bathroom at the end of the project.
Yeah.
Well, I think one of the things we want to stress here too is we're not talking about cheap. I'm just
Right.
going to come out and say it. You're using high-end products to do these bathrooms, but you have figured out and put together a system that gives the consumer a price advantage.
Mhm.
Let's face it, every time someone's on a job, there's an hourly wage being paid,
Right.
and when there's delays in the job, all that sort of thing, and you've kind of compacted that process.
Yeah, that's the
I think
whole
that's
goal.
what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the whole goal, is to compact that time put into everything, including the design, and that's why we're hoping that, yeah, it makes it affordable, but it's still good product, so it still looks real good at the end of the project, but we compact it together so that it can be done quick. You don't have to wait too long to make it happen, but it still looks great.
Great. Okay, how do I want to say this? Do you keep these products on hand?
So we've worked with our distributors to make sure that we have these products readily available to us. So the overall plan is we have everything ready when we start demolition. That keeps the process moving quickly and efficiently. We're not running into any delays because your shower pan hasn't made it or whatever it may be. We're really focusing on giving you a spa-like bathroom in a shorter amount of time, just to minimize the impact on your day-to-day life.
I love the term spa-like.
Yeah.
So there you go, folks. If you're thinking this is some wham, bam, thank you, ma'am kind of thing, forget it. Being a division of the Cleary Company, if you've heard me talk about the Cleary Company on this show before, high-end remodeler, and what I mean by that, quality. I don't mean high-end in price. It's the quality award-winning remodeling company. And I have taken a look at these 4 baths. We forgot to say this. Give them the website, because on your website, all 4 of the selections are there, and you can go take a look at what we're talking about with these bathrooms.
Absolutely. So our website is our name. It is bath2BATH.com. So BATH2BATH.com. And like Marty said, you can find all the pictures of projects we've done, pictures that designers have rendered of these particular collections, that really get an idea for what your bathroom could be when we're done with the process.
Okay, and is there a phone number they can contact you?
Absolutely. The phone number is going to be area code 614-914-6260.
Okay, but now we're going to talk rest of the show. Let's talk about each one of these bathrooms. However, I just thought of something. That's amazing. I had a thought. One of the things I think we need to clarify is these bathrooms are kind of, and I don't know quite how to say it, a one-to-one replacement. In other words, where the toilet was, that's where the toilet stays. Where the vanity was, and I can think of this being very applicable where in my house, I have 2 bathrooms where I couldn't go to you and say, okay, now I want the toilet over here. Just the design itself and the size of those bathrooms dictates that it's kind of a replacement, I guess, is what I'm saying for what I have. Is that is how you operate? You don't go into reconfiguring and knocking down walls. It's just a kind of a one-to-one replacement.
That is the initial idea, yeah. But we've done knockdown walls, but it's way quicker to pull out and replace with new products. It's amazing how much different a bathroom will look if you just replace everything that's in there with something new and quality. So yeah, that's the initial design, is that we just pull out everything old and broken and just replace it with something new, high quality.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, and just like you stated, this is really we have this envisioned for your hall bath. Those your powder room downstairs, those bathrooms where you want a really nice experience, but maybe you're not looking for to choose all your different options like you would in your master bath. So we have done master baths. We're happy to do them, but we really designed this concept for your second, third bathroom in your home.
Well, it's a different concept. We bring on all the time firms that are design build firms, and they're that for a reason, because people, let's say, want to structurally change what they currently have. And it could be, I want to build a closet, I want to get rid of my closet and make my bathroom bigger, or I want to turn this little bath into a master bath. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Right? That's different from what you're doing.
Yeah.
But there is definitely, in my mind, a huge marketplace for what you're doing, because, like I said, I have 2 bathrooms in my house. You wouldn't change a thing. You'd come in and change the shower in both of them. You'd change the vanity, the flooring, and toilet, and you'd be done.
Right.
Perfect. Okay, how much time we have here, George?
You're at 13.
Okay, we got a few more minutes, so let's start with, like I said, I want to go through each one of these bathrooms and just give it, kind of a description of what it means, what the style is. And the first one you have is traditional.
Correct. So the traditional style is really as it sounds. That's going to be something that has stood the test of time. You're going to have your richer colors in there, so more of a wood color in terms of the vanity. But really just kind of that, I don't want to say older style, but just the style that has withstood the test of time throughout.
Well, one of the things you run into, traditional to me is not a bad word. One of the worst things I think you run into is you go into a traditional style home. Go into Upper Arlington, traditional homes. And then you walk in a bathroom and it's
completely modern.
It doesn't even fit. It's this modern thing that doesn't fit. They've got natural woodwork in the house, the old wood stuff. They haven't painted it white yet, like my wife made me do. But anyways, it doesn't make any sense to go that way. It looks out of place, and now you get a house that's kind of chopped up in the feel.
Right, exactly.
Okay, sounds good. We've got 3 more we're going to go through here. We got to take a break. And I can't wait till you get to the one. You do have one called Whimsical. Can I put my
Correct.
rubber duck in the tub?
Absolutely.
If you want to.
Yeah.
Okay, we're talking with Bath2BATH. Again, folks, I think it's a really great concept because one of the issues that you run into out there in today's marketplace is if you haven't explored the remodeling market, it is extremely busy. And one of the things people are starting to learn is you don't just call and get your bathroom remodeled, your kitchen done today. You'll be put on I'll call it a waiting list time frame when they can kind of get to it. It's just that, it's that hot of a market right now. So the concept's great. Okay, let's take a break and we'll be right back.
Good job, guys. Yep, sounds great. Yeah.
That's great, yep.
The only thing I can think that you didn't do, or you haven't done yet, is maybe interject that this could even be done in a half bath.
You said it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Dan said it.
I didn't hear you
Yeah.
say half, I thought you said.
I said
Oh, he
hall
said
bath,
powder.
powder
He said
room,
powder
yeah,
room.
but
Yeah.
yeah, and I also wanted to get in that we can every one of these collections we have the option to either do a tub or a shower.
Right.
So
Yeah.
a lot of people, elderly, things like that, don't want the tub anymore. So
Right.
in that process, we can give you a nice low threshold shower pan that you can easily walk into and let you.
Well, one of the things that was on your website was aging in place.
Mm-hmm.
So you can reconfigure a bathroom to meet tomorrow's standards.
Exactly.
Okay,
Exactly. Yeah.
we'll touch on that too.
Okay.
I think that's
good.
important. Okay.
Yeah, that's a huge market right now for for the nation as a whole as our population gets older. So
Aging in place. Okay, we're ready, George.
Okay, hang on one sec.
What? Oh.
He was talking.
George mumbling
George.
back there.
Mumbling to myself, hang on. There we go. Okay. Alright, okay, we'll start again in
3, 2.
Welcome back, everyone. Once again, we're talking with Bath2BATH. And during the break, we talked about a few things that I think are probably important that we also let the audience know. There are options. Let's say somebody has a shower currently, they can convert it to a tub. That's part of the process, right?
absolutely. So as you grow in your home, your needs may change. So when you have children, young children, everybody needs at least one tub to be able to take care of that. But that changes as you grow older. So every collection that we offer has the option to do a low threshold shower pan or a tub.
And you also do, the other thing is we're using the term Bath2BATH. It's everything from a master bath to half bath.
That's right.
Downstairs, so it's all encompassing. And one of the other things we didn't talk about, I think we need to, is one of the big things today, and I guess I'm going to have to confront this shortly. It's called aging in place. Explain to the audience what that is.
So that just means that when we're putting your bathroom in for you, we are looking at the long term. So if you have needs that down the road you think might be something you want to take care of now, whether it be, again, switching from a tub to a low threshold shower, putting in grab bars, something as simple as that. But these are things that we can envision now so that you don't have to 5-10 years down the road have another contractor or us back in again to start that process again.
Yeah, and I think really what we're talking about is older people want to stay in their home, and this term aging in place has come about because people have been smart enough to look into the future. And they're going, when I'm carrying the cane or I'm in the wheelchair, I don't want to be crawling into a bathtub.
Right.
I want to be able to have this floor level walk-in shower. I might want this bench put in my shower, like you said, the grab bars. And people, when they're remodeling now, are doing all of those things, anticipating what their needs will be when they get old and decrepit like me. Okay, let's continue with, you have, as we said, 4 different styles of bathrooms that are kind of prepackaged. One is the transitional. What is that?
So the transitional package is in between a traditional and a modern.
Okay.
So this would actually be our currently our most popular package. It really just blends those two. Modern doesn't always fit into some people's homes, just with the style. So this is giving you a little bit of a more modern feel while still keeping some of the traditional undertones.
Okay. So I refer to it as, because I don't have, as I told you earlier, I can't even pick a paint color. I just kind of throw things together.
Right.
Okay. So I call it the eclectic. Is that a good term?
Yeah.
It's a mix and match of kind of things, but they somehow come together.
Exactly. The designers have put that together to really come out with a great product in the end that fits into a lot of different styles of homes.
Okay. I'm going to stop right there. Tell the folks your website and phone number once again, how to get in touch with you.
The website is bath2BATH, B-A-T-H, the number 2, BATH.com. Phone number to reach us is area code 614-914-6260.
Very good. Okay. The next one is modern. I like modern myself.
Yeah.
I like shiny, glossy, glitzy. Could I get in modern a chandelier put in the bathroom?
Absolutely.
I mean, that's all cool to me, you know?
Absolutely.
I don't know. I'm trying to relive my youth, I guess. It's not working. But anyways. Okay, how would you describe modern?
Modern really is kind of just as it sounds. So this is going to be white is going to be the main color in this. We're going to have a white vanity. It's actually going to be a floating vanity. This is very cool.
Ooh, I love it.
Yeah,
nice.
so
It's nice.
we're actually hanging that on the wall. You can clean underneath it and everything like that, but it provides a really cool look. But modern, you're going to have a little bit sharper edges. The handles are going to be, kind of the long, sort of skinny handles on all of the cabinets, and just everything along a modern feel.
How about the toilet?
The toilet is interesting. It is.
See, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew. Okay, go ahead.
The toilet for that collection is, I believe, the smallest toilet that I have ever seen. It still is a Kohler toilet, does a great job, but the actual profile of it is considerably smaller than the other toilets out there. So really provides kind of a different look and a different feel in something as simple as a toilet.
Well, I'll interrupt this right now and tell you the reason I had to say that is I have 3 Kohler toilets in my house, and they're all different.
Yeah.
And so one of the things I had to do was go change the toilet seat. Oh boy. I'm not going to, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
But so I went over to, Ferguson Kitchen and Bath, and if you really want to see, I mean, things I never even knew they existed. It's different than walking in a big bath store than to go into a specialty store like that.
Oh yeah.
And your eyes are opened up, and you go, "Wow, I never knew that
All the
existed."
possibilities.
I told my
Yeah.
wife though I wasn't getting a bidet. I'm not that old yet.
Remember,
Go ahead.
yep, it's that aging in place thing. We can, you may not need it
21.
now, but what about down the road?
Hey, boy. Okay, you got me. No, I think I'll get a live-in or I'll move out. It'll have to be to the nursing home. I don't know. Okay, how about this one? I just love the name of it. I mean, you have to go into detail on this one because this just opens the imagination.
Yeah.
We're talking bathroom, and the name. Oh, I'm going to review. We have the traditional, the transitional, the modern, and now we have the whimsical. What in the world is that?
So, whimsical, what we did is basically had our designers put together a bathroom that they wanted to do in a fun way.
Okay.
So it's still, everything is put together, it looks great, but it's kind of just a very eclectic. That word you like? Very eclectic setup. The vanity is on feet. It's an open vanity, open front. So you can easily slide your towels in and out of there or whatever it may be. There are no doors that are getting in your way. And then we have different options in terms of shower heads and things like that, but most of the whimsical ones we've done, we've put in what's called a Kohler Hydro Rail, which is a combination handheld rain shower. You can use the Kohler Moxie shower head with that, which actually has a Bluetooth speaker in it. So you can
geez.
connect
Great.
your phone
It's great.
and sing your heart.
Sing in the shower.
Exactly, exactly. So just really kind of opened up to the designers and said, listen, you're not bound by a style here. Just have at it. Do what you would like to do in your bathroom.
Bluetooth in a bathroom. Oh my God. I suppose I don't want to spend that much time in a bathroom. I'm sorry.
Maybe you
That
would
might
if you
be
had
in
the.
trouble.
Maybe you would if you had the shower head.
No, I don't know. I don't know. I get some of these things today, and I go, there's the manufacturers out there are just. It's like everything else, cars are computers now. And the bath products are getting a little bit of that involved in them. And I just go, oh my God, I can't even operate Facebook. Why, I'm old, This is for a different age group than me. I don't need this kind of thing. Okay. One of the things I think, let's talk about it in a little more detail, is people need to understand, I think, really what we're talking about. They're a pre-packaged design for these bathrooms with kind of pre-packaged products, and you can sit down in front of a customer and literally show them the picture and say, this is what your bathroom will look like. You don't have to do anything. Okay? You don't have to make selections, choices, whatever. However, everybody has little, I like this a little bit better. And I think it's important to stress people can make changes.
Right.
Okay? And so why don't you address what those are? Like we said, door style hinges.
Right.
Just so people know. This is my phone again.
Yeah, sure. So, yeah, the whole concept, the whole reason why they're prepackaged is just so that there's not extra time lost in design. It's already there. It's simple to show someone this. It's simple to look at it. It's simple to give you a concept for what your bathroom's going to look like, for the most part. And so if there's, a faucet that you really like that's not included in there, well, yeah, we can definitely make that work. And we're open to that. That's fine. We just want this to be quick and easy. And so if you want to add something to it, that works too.
And it may not create a problem.
Right.
In other words, you could go, like I mentioned, Ferguson Kitchen and Bath. They're a Kohler distributor. A lot of that stuff they just have on the shelf. So if somebody walked into Ferguson and said, oh, I saw this and I really liked it, it might be available and it might not hold up the project. But I mean, worst case, it might hold up the project until it came in, but it's not that big of a deal because it's only one part of the whole thing.
Right.
What about one of the things that struck me was when I was on the website, I looked at, of course, each one of these bathroom styles. Everybody has kind of what do I want to say? They have a preference for paint colors. Is that something that the customer usually picks out, or do you stick to same paint colors, so to speak?
We've chosen, or I should say the designers have chosen, two options for paint colors with each of our collections. Now, just like you said before, we're not going to pigeonhole you into that if you don't like either of those options. But the designers have been able to say that those paint colors go with the other fixtures.
And it makes sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So you've got a warm tone and a cool tone to choose from, and we're using Sherwin-Williams Creative Paints, really high-end paint, high-end products.
Okay.
And they look good, so yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, it's just. Again, I think of my wife. She'd throw you a curveball. Sorry.
Hey, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay, we're out of time as usual. Give your website and phone number and how we get in touch with you.
Absolutely.
Okay, thank you both
Thank
Thank
you.
for
very
being
much.
here today. I think it's a fantastic concept, folks. If you're looking to get a bathroom done. Remodeling's always stressful, and this is an easy way to get it done.
Exactly.
Right?
Right.
And I'm all for that, because I'm not the guy that likes stress. Okay, I'm just a happy-go-lucky guy. Okay. Okay, Bath to Bath. Give them a call. Again, thanks for listening. Go out today and make somebody happy. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.
That's it.
Awesome.
Woohoo!
Guys, you did
Guys
great.
did
Yeah,
really good.
you're natural.
Thank
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
talk about the Cleary Company now, and I'll keep checking. Sound nasally anyway. Just get
That's
it.
two of us.
You definitely get more
Nasal
comfortable as you
together.
go along. The
Yeah.
beginning, I was,
I try to tell them it's easy.
It's just talking with Marty.
Yeah.
That's
And you know the
That's all
thing,
you're
and I didn't
doing.
tell you, obviously I threw one, but I always like to just throw myself notes so that I have key words that I want to make sure
Go
I
ahead.
want to talk about.
yeah, absolutely.
So I'll do that.
And I'll write that down there for him, and we'll be in good shape.
Appreciate
Well,
it.
Oh no, thank
you.
you.
Yeah, good to
You
meet you.
too, buddy.
Bye. Or, well,
I
are you
don't
staying
know.
or leaving or whatever? I didn't know if you had
Tried to
someplace to
take
go.
us out.
Well, I'm not trying.
He's got to go do a bath.
Well, that's right.
I feel like
make some money.
I feel like we need to be a cheering section here. you know?
Cool, that's,
How the heck you turn this thing off?
you're not coming over here, right?
Yeah, it was
You wanna be
it was
in
taking a call, and I
If you want me to,
said
Let's go
decline it.
finish.
So.
That's-